All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, they finally figure out how to make Concord into a game that everybody's going to want to play. Yes, they are figuring it out finally after a few weeks now of the game being out, and it's almost at, 51 players now or something like that. They have finally figured it out. Ladies and gentlemen, they're going to save this game, and the way they're going to save it is by making the announcement that the character, Free Gunner Bass, the one that was all over the trailers here on the left, is in fact transgender.
What the hell is even that?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not kidding. I swear I wish I was, but I'm not. This is what they're thinking about basically doing in order to try to save this game, because nobody knew this character was trans. Nobody cared because obviously nobody's playing the game. But now that they've announced that this character is trans, clearly the numbers are going to go up, right? Clearly everybody's going to start playing the game. The modern audience is going to show up. They're going to be like, yes, we have trans representation. This is what we've been waiting for. Hell yes. Let's go play. Oh. 67 players right now. So let's get into the article, guys. But of course, before we do, if you are new here, just consider hitting that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it, and like the video to push us out into that YouTube algorithm. It says a transgender singer who uses the name Jamila Adderley confirmed that Firewalk Studios turned him into the Free Gunner Bass in Concord. Now, why they decided to announce this after the fact, I'm not sure. It just basically proves that this is an ideologically driven company that is seeing their video game burn in front of them, and their idea of trying to bring players to the game is by announcing something that they already know is going to be divisive the moment they announce it, as if they didn't learn anything from their marketing campaign whatsoever. But again, here we are with the DEI team shooter known as Concord. It says, according to Pink News, which again, Pink News is literally the fucking leftist haven of news. Adderley wrote on Instagram, I had to go for a walk because I don't like it when PlayStation wants to turn me into the baddest knife-wielding assassin in all the land. Yeah, you're so bad that you got 67 players playing your game right now. He added, that's right, yours truly as Free Gunner Bass in PlayStation's new multiplayer video game Concord. The Instagram appears to have been edited since it now just states the baddest with emojis, because again, saying these words are just too triggering. You know, they're too problematic. In the game, the character has listed she, her pronouns, but given the original post that from Adderley, it is clear that Firewalk Studios made the character transgender. So again, it's not like this character is a female. It was modeled after the actual male in real life, and that male is now being, I don't know, like they're on some sort of social media tour. I really don't know. Why are they announcing this now, right? I feel like they should have announced this beforehand. It seems a little weird that they would hide something like this until after release, right? I feel like you could have led your marketing campaign. You literally are DEI, the team shooter, so you should have just led with this, and maybe more modern audience people would have showed up. Maybe instead of 697, you could have got to like 700 or something like that. That would have been a nice number, right, Concord? It says it is likely Firewalk Studios intends to make it explicit through its in-game cinematic vignettes that it said it would release weekly. The company's direct... By the way, have they released it? Have they released these vignettes weekly, by the way? I don't even know. Is anybody even around to find out? The company's director of IP, Kim Krenis, explained every character brings their own unique personality, skills, and wide-ranging perspectives to the crew. Yeah, because clearly being trans is bringing a wide-ranging perspective, right? I mean, this is the most boring shit I've ever seen in my life. It really is. I mean, ultimately, look, the numbers don't lie, okay? 67 players playing right now at the time of this recording, 110 players in the 24-hour peak. There's people who are struggling to find matches. I have a whole nother story coming out about that in a few today. This is ridiculous, right? At what point do we want to sit down and talk business? You never want to talk business. You always want to talk ideology. You always want to talk about how it's so important to see yourself, blah, 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 all this bullshit. You got 67 players, my guy. 67 players. These people are all playing against each other nonstop in repeat succession. They're not getting any new games whatsoever. They always see the same names. They probably have added each other on the friends list because nobody else is going to play with them. And then here we are. You're trying to market the game in the same exact fashion that got you in trouble in the first place, with the fucking pronoun nonsense, with the ugly ass characters, with the obvious attempts at trying to be a DEI team shooter. It is fucking pathetic. What are we going to learn at some point? You got to learn at some point. And here's the thing. right? These people are doing things with somebody else's money, and that's the problem, right? They're not doing things with their own money, because if they were risking their own money, they wouldn't be doing stupid shit like this. But the fact is, they are using other people's monies, right? The company doesn't give a fuck if it goes under or not. The CEOs get paid, the executives get paid, the workers get paid their salary. Everybody gets paid. Doesn't matter if the game succeeds or not. So you have these people that will take ESG loans, take DEI loans, knowing that the chances of being able to pay it back is slim to none, and that's it. If the studio closes down, it closes down, but they're not risking their own personal money. They're getting paid to do this shit, so they don't care. She also detailed, every week when you log into Concord, you will be welcomed with a new cinematic vignette that will give you a chance to see our characters off the job. They will feature ongoing narrative arcs that grow the character stories and relationships and unpack the broader Concord galaxy. Again, I would like to know if this is actually true, because I'm pretty sure the game has been out for over a week now, right? I don't even know, bro, to be honest with you. Let's see. Has the game... the game has been out since the 23rd of August. So, yeah, it's been out. It's been out for about a week now. Let's see if they actually go through with the vignettes for a long period of time. But chances are nobody's going to be around to actually see it. There's nobody playing the game. So what does it matter? Like, nobody wants to watch these fucking vignettes because the game is trash. Interestingly, the developers appear to have removed the LGBTQ tag from the game when it launched on Steam. Now, this makes it even more interesting, right? The fact that they removed the LGBTQ tag from Steam and also blacklisted that tag from Steam and other tags too related to it, it makes it even more interesting, because then it's like, okay, so what are we doing, right? You model the character after a trans person in real life. Don't you think that would be insulting to them if you remove the LGBTQ plus friendly tag from Steam? Why would you do that, right? It just doesn't make any sense. This person clearly wanted to see themselves in the game. They got to see, I mean, holy shit, man. This isn't, like, you are not a woman, bro. Yeah, holy shit. Anyway, look at the Adam's apple. But look at the hands. These characters are very important, right? For the LGBTQ community, they're very important for the modern audience version of the LGBTQ community, and you need to be able to see yourself. 67 people are currently seeing themselves in the game, and they're also seeing each other nonstop, mind you. You need to remove, you need to put back the LGBTQ tag. Just double down on it. You might as well just double down. At some point, the game's going to go on super sale, right? Like right now, it's $39.99. It's been that way since the game came out. This game is going to go probably $9.99 either next month or the month after, I would imagine. It's going to go on a super sale until eventually it goes free to play. They're going to try to get as many people as possible to buy this game. They're going to try to convince people as much as they possibly can to be stupid enough to buy this game. Whether or not they actually do, I mean, that's obviously not quite working considering the numbers right now. But still, some people have bought this game. Some people are clearly stupid enough. 697 people really thought that they were buying into something interesting and special when all they got was DEI Team Shooter, the massive flop. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you did enjoy it. If you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.